Hi everyone, my name is Adam McKenzie from Strong and Sexy, and I'm lucky enough to call myself the creator of one of the most amazing online training programs for women ever created. And the reason why it's so amazing is we turn all of our females in our Strong and Sexy program from fat storers to fat burning machines. And if you want to find out what are the best ways to turn yourself into a fat burning machine, that's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video now. And these are my top tips to make sure that you do become a fat burning machine, that you achieve the fat burning and toning results that you've always wanted to achieve. And first thing here, all right, is heavy weights. And why are heavy weights so important to increasing the rate that you burn body fat? And the main reason why heavy weights will do that for you is because they're going to help you build more lean muscle. And what you got to think about heavy weights is going to make your body cope with more load. Okay, and if your body's coping with more load, it's like anything. It's that extra bit of stress or that extra bit of adjustment or anything that your body has to make. It has to do something to be able to cope with that better. And when it comes to muscle and lean muscle mass and being able to cope with more weight, the more load that your body has to cope with, the more lean muscle mass that you have to put on to be able to do those movements and cope with that extra weight. Okay, and if you're a woman and you're afraid of doing heavy weights and you think that's just for men, it couldn't be further from the truth. As a female, you're never going to put on bulk muscle size, okay, because you just don't have the hormones to do it. What you will do is you'll increase that lean muscle mass and you'll have that nice toned figure that you want, and you're going to be able to burn more body fat at rest than you used to burn maybe when you used to exercise with your long, slow, boring cardio. So it's really important. The main reason here, like I said, is you got afterburn effect. So when you have weight training sessions or when you get yourself stuck into weight training sessions, not only is your metabolism going to stay up after those types of sessions, but you're building that metabolic base, the amount of lean muscle mass you have on your body, so that the rate that you burn body fat is increasing all the time. So later on, you're not going to have to work nearly as hard to be able to burn the same amount of fat that maybe you are now or have been in the past. Next thing here is intervals. Okay, intervals are a huge part of becoming a fat burning machine, and the main reason why is they are so effective and efficient. Okay, and effective and efficient to me are two words that make anything worthwhile, because I want to make sure that what I'm doing with my time is the most effective thing that I could be doing. All right, and efficient, I want to make sure that I can not have to commit to a lot of time and still be able to get great results from it. So intervals are really good at that because, one, you change the focus. There's so many different ways to approach intervals or Tabatas, whatever you might call them, and you're increasing either the rest period or the time that you're working, or you're decreasing the rest period or the time that you're working. Your body's always having to adapt to different workloads and work rates, and that's perfect because you're going to make sure that, one, your work rate's a lot higher during those sessions, your intensity is a lot higher, but you're not having to work for as long, so you're able to maintain that intensity because maybe you're only going for 20 or 30 minutes. You're not going for an hour or 2 hours or anything else that maybe you're doing now with your cardio, okay? So it's a lot more efficient. And the best part about it, again, is the afterburn effect. Once you finish these types of workouts, research has proven that your metabolism is going to stay up anywhere from 32 to 38 hours after those types of sessions. So again, all right, using your time to the best effect, okay, and making sure you're getting the most out of each session, not just during the session, but after it as well. Next thing here is eat protein with every meal, okay, and the reason why I say this, it's a really good way of breaking down your protein for the day, so you're not having to have a massive amount of protein in every meal, you're just having to break it down throughout the day. That way too, protein's a slow burning fuel, okay, so you're giving your body enough fuel throughout the day, rather than spiking those insulin levels with too much carbohydrate or too much sugar or caffeine even sometimes, and you're maintaining that energy throughout the day because you're sustaining slow burning fuel in every single meal. That way you're never going to be too low in fuel, and if you're not too low in fuel, guess what your body's able to do? It's able to have enough energy, not just to get through your day, but to keep burning fat, which is exactly what I want for you. Last thing here is consistency, okay, and I'm sure you've all heard it before, consistency is the most important thing, but what you don't understand when it comes to becoming a fat burning machine is it's a process, and you have to trust in the process. And part of that is staying consistent to it. If you imagine you're trying to build this fat burning base of lean muscle mass, okay? And it's not like I can go and do 10 push-ups now and then tomorrow suddenly I'm gonna have a whole lot more lean muscle mass than I did the day before. It's just not gonna work that way. It's little incremental bits all the time, building that base, keeping consistent, keeping your food consistent, keeping your intensity level consistent. And one of the best ways to do that is constantly change what you're doing so your focus is going in a different direction, but your intensity stays the same, okay? And consistency is going to give you the best results because you're following that process all the way through. You're building that base, and before you know it, you've got enough lean muscle mass to burn the fat that you want, to build the sexy toned body that you've always wanted. And suddenly now, it's a lot easier for you not just to maintain your weight, but to keep burning fat and to keep in the shape that you've always wanted to be in. So if you want to become a fat burning machine and you want us to show exactly how to do it step by step, take you through the process, give you the programs, give you the nutrition, tell you what cardio to do, break down every single aspect of turning yourself into a fat burning machine, head over to strongnsexy.com right now and let's get you started on your fat burning transformation journey.